I love my boyfriend. Why am I obsessing over a work crush?
Sound like a Tyler Perry movie. Where that young woman had a perfect marriage with a young man, and she met a devious guy at work, and he had AIDS. He gave her AIDS.
He did. Yeah.
If your woman got hooked on getting likes off social media, she got hooked on getting likes and attention. Come on, man. As soon as you not giving her attention for a week because you grinding for the longevity of your family, you feel what I'm saying? Trying to make something happen, but she ain't seeing that vision from the vision of yourself. You're going to go entertain something else, man. Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. Woo! Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson.
I'm pretty sure we all seen it on social media, on Instagram, TikTok. It's saying that he was a nobody before he was dating Megan. But again, this is the same guy. 4 championships. He did like how many 3-pointers? 12 dribbles off of what? Maybe 13 3-pointers? I don't know. Y'all could fact check me on that, but I know it was 12 dribbles. All I'm saying is that did he need Megan to be this guy? No. He's already been that guy. He was Steph's right-hand man.
Draymond Green claims that Austin Rivers can't touch his feet because he ain't achieved what he achieved, and that he should be happy that he's the luckiest NBA player of all time because his dad gave him a $40-something million contract. Supposedly, what was it, 40? I don't know.
The last game versus the Lakers, bro. This guy SGA went through Marcus Smart's full chest, bro, and they called it a foul.
From the field, Gilgeous-Alexander on the move, kick it out for Dort. Contact.
What is, man? It's your boy Resilient Ray, Iron Mac, and our brother Mo. Welcome back to You Said What. What is, man? It's your boy Resilient Ray, Iron Mac, and our brother Mo. Welcome back to You Said What. Another episode, man. We're going to dive in, get it real popping today, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, jump in the comments, find us, do what you got to do to get in touch with us, man. We got a new brother on the show today, Mo. Got a new brother on the show today, man. Y'all know the one welcome. You feel what I'm saying? Long time brother, man. 17 years count. As y'all don't know, me, Iron Mac, and Mo been on each other, been brothers for 17 years. We always don't live in the same state, you feel what I'm saying? But brothers can go far away and still reach back out anytime and pick back up anytime, anywhere. But I'm going to let y'all hear Mo talk, man. We're going to give Mo a chance to introduce himself before Iron Mac bless us and grace us. Mo, what's down, baby?
Hey, man, I'm chilling, man. Thank you for having me on. It's been a minute. I'm not gonna lie to you, but like Ray said, we've been in touch for God knows how long. It's like what he was saying. Like, even though we don't live in the same state, we all are still connected. I chop it up with Ray about power. Pat lives like 15 minutes away from me. It's like just like in high school, bro, where we used to all kick it and chop it up. Nothing's changed besides the distance.
Just distance.
Iron Mac, how weekend, baby?
Yes, sir, man. So first and foremost, man, it's always an honor, man, to be able to speak to you brothers, man. Thank you for the audience for tuning your ears to this broadcast here. And to keep it honest with you, man, it's been another great 7 days, man. It's definitely been tough, but like I always say, man, it's going to be a tough path being on the path of righteousness, and it's going to be a tough path being on the path of vice, man. So you just got to learn how to pick your toughness, man. It's always going to be hurdles. It's always going to be people out there. And, one thing I always like to say, man, is, just always try to focus on, the things that you do have control over. And that's always going to be your emotions and your interactions with the world, man. Never try to, go to your job trying to, control external factors, man, whether it be somebody, you might not have really good likings with as far as like a coworker or even a manager, man. Because, everybody got to play their position, man. So don't take nothing too personal out there, fellas and ladies. And just take one day at a time, man.
Iron Mac, boy. Iron Mac. He never gonna Never gonna let y'all get away without letting y'all know what's down.
For sure.
You know
What you sipping on, man?
Man, Iron Mac, what's going on around the world that you know you got to tell us what's going on.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate it. Well, hey, man. Right now it's May 10th. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what's going on today, but as far as world events, on the 19th, we got a major event taking place right here in the States that I think is going to impact the whole world. And that's going to be having a new Fed chairman. Okay. And for the folks out there that may not know, your boy Iron Mac, man, I'm a little bit of a finance guy, and, I always talk to my brothers here as far as what's going on in the market. And having a new Fed chairman is going to dictate, just the flow of the economy. So it's going to dictate, let's say, if you're in a market for buying a house, if you're in a market as far as taking out a loan to buy a vehicle to take you to and from the work, or et cetera, or if you're taking out a business loan. So hopefully with the new Fed chairman, his name is Kevin Walsh, I believe. Hopefully, now I always like to say hopefully or allegedly, because, this particular administration that's been in the White House right now has been making a lot of people upset, but their goal is to, try to lower interest rates. And if they do lower interest rates, essentially, that just means that you'll be able to borrow more at a lower price, right? So definitely be on the lookout for that. That's going to be taking place on the 19th. So that's going to be some major stuff, man. So if anybody out there that's in the market looking to buy a house, I would say probably still wait a little bit. Rates are still a little bit elevated. I know the average 30-year fixed right now is still over 6%. In my opinion, I think that's just too high. And, if you go to, websites like Zillow, we have noticed a lot of these houses are discounted right now, 10,000 here, 15,000 there, 20,000 there. Just, let the market cool off on its own. I wouldn't be really too hesitant on pulling the trigger on a house. To be quite honest with you, I really wouldn't be too hesitant on spending money on a lot of frivolous things right now, man. If, I'm a very frugal, cheap person, man. I say save and stack for the time being, so that's what I got on that.
Just so y'all know, Iron Mac is the guy, everybody hates Chris, the father. He been there, man, since he was a young man. He was a grown man.
Facts.
Iron Mac was a grown young man at 15. Grown young man.
Yo.
That was our world news for the day, man. We're going to start it off with, you know what, Iron Mac, you know what you got to hit us with. Come with it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, folks. So we're going to be reading a Reddit post based off of relationships because, whether you're in a intimate relationship, or whether you're in a relationship with a coworker, or relationship with just another brother in arms, man. I believe we can all learn from these situations. So anyways, we have here a user, I'm not going to give her name away, but the title of her post says, "I love my boyfriend. Why am I obsessing over a work crush?" Think about that. Follow the wordplay. All right, so let's go ahead and get in this. So I, a 27-year-old female, am in a 5-year relationship with my boyfriend, who is 28, who I genuinely love. He is my best friend, my safe place, the person who has always been there for me when life gets hard. We talk about marriage, kids, future trips, all of it. We barely ever fight. We built amazing communication and understanding towards each other with time. On paper, quote unquote, nothing is wrong. But over the last year or so, the spark/attraction has slowly faded. We both face difficult situations in our respective career. Evenings are usually just decompressing. Weekends are errands/resting. Sex drive gets super low. Things feel very routine. I still feel emotionally connected to him, but not necessarily excited the same way anymore. Ooh, this is getting interesting. And now, here we go, Mr. Cleanup guy. Here we go with Mr. Here I Come to Save the Day. And now there's this guy I see through work, maybe once a week. A different company, professional setting. Nothing inappropriate has happened at all. I call cap, but let's go ahead and continue on reading. We barely even flirt. It's
Keyword
mostly
barely.
It's mostly just occasional jokes and conversations and eye contact. But there's definitely tension and chemistry there, and I can feel it every time we interact. He's really smart, very handsome, compliments my work a lot. We are collaborating on a common project, but our company is more on the production side. And apparently even my coworker noticed he seems to be into me and sometimes teases me after the meeting when I get complimented. I catch myself looking forward to meetings with him. Red flag. This whole Reddit post is a red flag, but let me continue. When I get complimented, I catch myself looking forward to meetings with him and sometimes leaving with a stupid little smile afterwards, which makes me feel so guilty because I have literally never had a crush like this while being in a so-called relationship. Those thoughts have been there for the last 2 months, and they have started to feel more intense for the last 2 weeks or so. The thing is, I don't actually know this guy that well. It's rationally known this is mostly about fantasy, chemistry, and novelty. I'm not planning to act on anything, but the fact that I'm daydreaming about someone else at all is making me question everything. Well, you should be questioning your reality, and you probably to see if you're a little delulu, but let me keep going here. Is this just happening in a long-term relationship sometimes, like getting attached to the feelings of excitement and being desired again? Or is this a sign something is deeper missing in this relationship? Yes, the sign that something is missing in this relationship is your loyalty, ma'am. The sign that's missing here in this relationship is your your lack of respect to your man, because here's the thing. If you're laying down with that man and if you've been in a 5-year relationship with him, technically you two are together. Why are you even entertaining somebody else at your job?
Sound like a Tyler Perry movie.
It sounds like a Tyler Perry movie. It do. And these are,
what's that movie where a young woman had a perfect marriage with a young man and she met a devious guy at work and he had AIDS. He gave her AIDS.
He did, yeah, dark skinned dude, right? I briefly remember he was a dark skinned cat, right? He was a doctor, yeah.
He gave her AIDS, man. But here's, about women, that honeymoon phase they like. Once you find a woman you can, I ain't gonna say suffer, but can just get through life with. You feel me? Get through them times with. The ups and downs with, that's the woman that marry, man. That's the woman you devote to. It's too many women committed to the honeymoon phase, and that's it. They gotta be happy. They gotta be, and we know that's just not reality, brother. That's just not reality. But before I go really hard on this girl, I'm gonna let y'all get y'all going on it, man. But I'm gonna base I think a dude at work, he just found out she had a man, and that enticed him to go at her because, that's some dudes are. You got a boyfriend, that's when they want you. If she was single at work, going to work, he wouldn't be preying on her. But it's belong to another man, and he want that girl. You feel what I'm saying? And she can't handle the pressure. So she looking for a reason to why it ain't working at home. Nah, it ain't no reason. That man a good man. You
Come on now.
Can't handle the pressure that man, another man coming after you in a relationship. He putting pressure on you. You feel what I'm saying? Like like in basketball when they do that full court press and sometimes the guard he turn over the ball. He can't handle the pressure. She's supposed to immediately tell him, I got a man, and that's it. Because if you give her too much conversation, a certain guy, I want to. She already gave me conversation.
Oh yeah,
she messed up. You messed up. You
time.
gave me conversation. I'm about to feed off this. I'm about to feed off your energy. I'm about to feed off your energy. Young woman talking about she said ain't no spice. What's the post? Say it again. She said ain't no spice in the relationship no more.
Yeah, so basically what she was saying here was that the sex drive is declining. Everything is feeling very routine. But here's the thing though, right? Ladies out there, if you want a successful, God-fearing, driven man, you're going to be in a boring relationship. Now, if you're looking for a whimsical man, an emotionally unstable man, yeah. Oh, come on now. Let me cook.
That's not true because I'm driven and I'm not boring. I'm driven and I'm not boring, huh?
Let me cook though, bro. Let me cook.
I know, but you just said if you're looking for a driven and man, you got to be boring. No, because I'm not boring.
You didn't let me finish. I was going somewhere with that.
Go ahead and cook. What you cooking? Eggs you cooking vegan? You cooking eggs or vegan food?
We can mix it in with a little vegan, man. Okay, cool. Some vegan plant-based protein.
Go ahead. Look.
But Pete Gang. So what I meant by boring is being disciplined, doing the same thing consistently every day, day in and day out. That is how I define being boring. Now, if you just a lame and you ain't got no motion and you ain't really, okay, that's different. But as far as how I define it, being a well-structured person who is a very consistent person doing the same thing day in and day out, that is going to be repetitive and it can come off as boring. Now, if you're cool with that, cool. If not, I mean, hey, then in my opinion, based off of what we just read here, I think she needs to be honest with her boyfriend.
She wouldn't even know that if she wasn't comparing her man to somebody else. And that goes back to her. That's another thing,
comparison.
That goes back to her entertaining that man. You feel what I'm saying? Because you don't know what your man's like until you start comparing him to a man. He could be all great to you. And then you started comparing him and now you're looking at his flaws or what you think you missing. You feel what I'm saying? And that goes back to not entertaining anything, just being straight committed to what you got. But at the same time, she loved her attention. And a woman that loved her attention, that's a woman that will not get resilient Ray attention. You do not get attention if you love attention. Definitely. Any woman that crave attention, stay away from that type of woman. You cannot build no empire with that woman. You can't build no empire with a woman who love attention.
Nope, can't do it.
Honestly, fellas, I don't know about y'all, but I don't even like a woman with an Instagram or social media. You feel what I'm saying? Yep. I'm not in control. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's like with no social media. You know what
it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like that.
I'm not. They got a choice, but I'm just my preference. I like mine with no social media. You feel what I'm saying? Because I know we men and we know how men are. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We men ourselves. Just like a woman. I'm a woman. I know a woman. I'm a man. I know how men are. Men got high prey drive. You feel what I'm saying? They'll see a woman with a family and they would just won't be attracted to her just off that. You feel what I'm saying? Off that alone. That's attracted to a man. Her being in a relationship with another man. You feel what I'm saying? And if your woman got hooked on getting likes off social media, she got hooked on getting likes and attention. Come on, man. As soon as you not giving her attention for a week because you grinding for the longevity of your family, you feel what I'm saying? Trying to make something happen, but she ain't seeing that vision. From the vision of yourself, you're gonna go entertain something else, man. You know how they be, brother. She gonna entertain. She gonna do it in a way that's not malicious, but just conversation. But you know how some men know. Once they conversate with you and invest in their time, they want some what? Poo-tatty. They want some poo-nanny. Eventually, they want poo-nanny. They want to meet up. You feel me?
And I want to
add pressure to it. Start
now, here's the thing now.
Look, and Pat, you at work doing your thing. You at work grinding.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You at work grinding, sweating. But because you ain't got time, you want she entertained and he want to meet up. He gets sneaky. He feel me? He get to ask him what when he at work and stuff like that. It just happened. But it happened sneaky like that.
You know the beautiful thing about it is though. Here's the beautiful thing about it, man. If it's happening or if it's not happening, as a man, you have to learn the power of saying no, and you have to have the power to be able to walk away. Because at the end of the day, if you're dealing with the unloyal woman, bro, And if she disrespects you like this, more than likely, you're probably going to want to crash out because you might think she belongs to you.
Doing that.
No, we can't do that, man. If it happens, fellas, if it happens, just leave her alone, bro. Let her go.
Got no control.
Let her go in peace.
Can't crash out.
No control. What you think about it, Mo? What you think about it?
So I see it from a different point of view. Like, what you guys are saying is valid, but let's take a look at from her point of view. So she's been in a relationship for 5 years, correct? She said ain't nothing wrong in this relationship. And it ties back to what Ray was saying. So nothing's wrong with it. She's perfectly fine with her man. They've been in a relationship for 5 years. They talked about the future, about marriage and all this, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But it ties back to the new dude that's showing her this attention.
Mm-hmm.
And the spice that she's missing in this current relationship that she's with with her man. So I wouldn't necessarily put the blame on her, but it's more of, okay, you've been in this as a man, you've been in this relationship with this girl. So let's take a look at it from like my point of view. So if I'm boring and if I'm not putting that same energy and I'm not consistent how I was when I first started, she's gonna be like, he's great, nothing is wrong, he checks off all the boxes, but that spark is missing when we first were dating. And then it's like what I'm saying, it ties back to like what Ray was saying. Now, old boy's giving her this attention, that spark that she saw with the first one, that she's missing. But she's not tempted into do anything with it, but she loves that attention. She likes that spark that she's missing in her original relationship. So I see both sides, but it's tough.
That's why she got to talk to women who are in a relationship and not no single women that tell her, girl, you need to know your worth. You need to entertain that. You got to be talking to women that's in a relationship. You see how both of y'all or men that's confident men, I can conversate with y'all about my confidence going on over here. I can't really conversate with another man who is enjoying being single because his advice might be, he might think his advice mean well, but it honestly, it don't serve me no purpose because I'm building an empire. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
I want to be confident. If we're in a world that's easy to lust. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what your rock has to be. She has to be strong against lust, like you are strong against lust. If you ain't fazed by lust, that don't matter. You feel me? She got to be on the same page as Mo. She got to be on the same page as Iron Mac. She got to be on the same page as Brazilian Ray. If Big God, if she's not on the same page for me, clear the way for the right one to get on the same page as me. You feel what I'm saying? Clear the way.
Simple as that.
I don't need no woman that's falling victim to lust. If I know the man in me ain't falling victim to it, and it's easy for us to fall victim to it than what a woman. So if I'm being strong and resilient out here, come on, man. If I'm being strong and resilient out here looking the other way, that I can't build like that. I can't leave no wealth behind moving like this. You feel what I'm saying? If I could, you feel me? If I can get disciplined with myself and put that lust to bed, come on, I definitely want the queen to be able to have that discipline. She's supposed to inspire me. She's supposed to inspire me with that type of discipline. My woman is so disciplined, I can't disrespect her like that. I can't disrespect her for a good time. This is actually so backwards. This usually be the man in this type of situation and the woman on the opposite.
See, the roles are reversing, man. The roles are starting to reverse.
Now we looking at it. She has a good man. You feel me? She has a good man, and she not satisfied with a good man.
A quote unquote good man. So he's probably the guy that's paying all the bills. He's probably the guy who's doing the pursuing. He's probably the guy who's probably placed her on a pedestal. And I mean, these are just all fair assumptions. And my thing is this, right?
She might chose a guy that she didn't like, huh?
For sure. Yeah, for sure, man. Because I'm pretty sure this probably wasn't her first boyfriend, knowing that she's 27 years old. So this probably ain't her first time around the rodeo, man.
Does it say the race of this female? This young woman?
No, it's not given the race. So these could be, these could be really anybody. But though, man, my thing is this, right? If you're not having no spark in that relationship, let's just say the quote unquote honeymoon phase is over. I don't even recommend getting a therapist involved, and quite frankly, I don't even recommend getting a pastor involved. You need to have a sit down, thorough conversation with your husband / man or significant other. Y'all need to talk it out. Y'all need to be respectful and be mutual, and y'all need to put God in it. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. Hang on one second, bro. Hang on one second. Because here's the thing. A therapist, all right, they're paid to show sympathy, not empathy. All right. They're there for a paycheck. And obviously, we all know who the therapist is going to be in favor of. The woman. Why? Because the woman is the biggest consumer in America. Period. So, and then on top of that, okay, cool. I get it. A lot of people might want to seek, therapy from a pastor. But here's the thing with that. That can go south as well, because if that pastor is led by his lust and his libido, and this woman is now looking at the pastor as her spiritual lead and not her husband, that can cause a shift in the power dynamics. Hold on, bro. Let me cook. I'm going somewhere with this, bro. Just hear me out. I'm not saying this in all cases. I'm just making a general statement here. What I'm saying is, before seeking outside help between you and your lady or you and your man, y'all need to come together and figure it out first before y'all get other entities involved into the party. We can even say having the government involved.
They shouldn't even come. She shouldn't bring that to that man with attention. That's
no. I'm talking. Yeah,
that's gonna make it. That's gonna make it negative. You know what I'm saying? She
should. Uncomfortable conversations.
She needs to talk to a woman that's in a relationship, that's covenant.
Before she talks to her woman, she needs to speak to her man, bro.
If she speaks to her man, that man's gonna look at it as, I do everything correct, and you bringing this to me. He's gonna get in his own head about.
Or better yet, you're right. So as a matter of fact, okay, hold on. Yeah.
If I'm doing good, and you bring that put yourself in the shoes, Pat. You work hard, you doing your thing, and a woman come and tell you that she not satisfied. It ain't no. She bored. You gonna look at her as in.
You know what I'm gonna say?
You gonna look at.
You know what I'm gonna say?
You
know what I'm gonna say? Hey, look, man, that's not my role. My role is to be a protector and a provider. I got a roof over your head. You got clothes on. It doesn't matter. That's not my problem.
That's why I'm saying her conversation with the guy about that, like that, is not. It's gonna go in a negative. It's gonna be negative. It's gonna cause a division more than she think it's gonna cause bringing them together. Because he's not gonna take it that well. If she take it like how you take it,
I see what you're saying. So if anything, that they should have a sit down and allow the man to do the speaking.
You want her? You basically telling her to act. She Jada Pinkett Smith telling Will Smith that no, you need to battle your own demons, woman, and get yourself together. You feel me? Don't go do that. Once you do that, and you're going to get in Will Smith's head and make him insecure. Mess him up. Get him off a court. You feel what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. But what I'm getting at is...
Jada Pinkett Smith does to Will Smith.
How's that working? She does. And it's not working very well because what she's created a platform where she invites other single females or manipulative females to have these conversations with. Exactly. So before you seek that outside help, I do believe that nuclear conversation needs to be held first, and then you seek your female pack. Just like men, we seek guidance and instructions from our wolf pack. Females got to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing: once you start getting all these entities and all these different people involved into the relationship, that's how words get manipulated and flipped.
That's basically manipulation. When she go and tell a good, hardworking man that I'm not happy more because it's not no space. That's manipulating a good man right there. That's manipulating a good man.
To an extent. It depends on how the man receives the message. It depends on how he receives it.
In this economy,
it's like what Pat is saying though. If she's coming to you like truthfully and honestly, and she's telling you like straight to your face, just saying like, "Hey, listen, we need to talk." If you come off defensive and you're just ready to be like, "No, I am loyal. I'm doing X. I'm doing Y. I'm doing Z. I'm paying the bills. I'm getting you this. I'm getting you that." What does that say? You're not really hearing her out, you know? You're not really understanding where she's coming from.
When he find out it's coming from when he find out this is stemming from another man at work giving her attention, it is bullshit. Definitely. You mean to tell me that you think you're not happy because all of a sudden you getting some new attention at work? If you don't get out my house,
hold on.
Nah, he's
but
factual.
if she comes to you before that though, then it's a different story.
That's different.
If she, it's a different story. If she comes to you before it and says like, "Hey, listen, I've been noticing like something's just off," and you're not defensive and you listen to her and you understand where she's coming from, then I could say like, okay, you know what? Let's sit down and talk. But again, to Ray's point, if she's coming to you afterwards, then
afterwards, yeah, you might want to just go ahead and cut that off, man. At that point, big facts.
Y'all moving the goalposts for her, but the post where Iron Mac literally read is that she been talking to somebody at work.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's manipulative for her to go home to say that, tell that man that she's not happy because it's not no spice, all because she's entertaining somebody at work. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not right.
The conversation should have been had before. Yeah.
Exactly. Before you start talking to that man at work, you didn't have none of these thoughts or feelings. You didn't have none of these thoughts or feelings.
Right. Because this is how I'm viewing the situation.
Twin, it's a guilty conscience.
It was her guilty conscience that made her make that decision. My thing is this, even by just exchanging the eye contact and I guess this guy bringing excitement back into your life and you building this quote unquote new chemistry with another guy, that's already committing adultery in itself right there. You've already broken the covenant with your man.
Yeah.
So at that point, if the man is aware of that, man, yeah, you need to go ahead and cut her off, bro. Cut ties and hey, happy trails to you. Keep it moving. Now, before that piles up, that is when I think, somebody has to initiate the conversation. In my opinion, I think it should be a mutual conversation. Both the man and the woman has to be a talker and a great listener. And hopefully it can get resolved, man, between you two before you bring in other people into the mix, man. That's just when things get messy, man. That's when things get messy, man. So I think before she actually started to, entertain another guy, because here's the thing, right? Man, look, if you're dealing with an attractive female, man, she's going to get hit. Man, she don't even got to be attractive nowadays, bro. She's going to get attention out there. If she's out in the workplace and she's out running, man, running errands, she's going to get attention. It's going to be her job to be loyal and a ride or die chick for you. All right. Because she's going to be tempted and she's going to be tested just like us men. We're going to be tempted and tested out here. So we both have a equally important role as far as how we handle our lust and how we maneuver, man. But like I said here, man, I think she probably should have addressed this with her boyfriend beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Because now she has a guilty conscience, and more than likely, she's probably not going to, verbally, let him know about this dude. She'll probably let him know. Maybe through like her body language, maybe she might start pulling back because she's already said, the sex drive is super, super low. So, I don't know. I mean, if this guy, if he's not really being that intimate with his girlfriend, then he should probably initiate the conversation like, hey, what's going on here? And I mean, if something can't be fixed and if you want to decide to seek attention elsewhere, then respectfully, you can get out of my life. It has to be that standard. I don't really see it no other way around. Mm-hmm. And this all has to be situated before the marriage. You know what I'm saying? Now, times are a little different. Just this particular economy that we're in, man, both the man and the woman is in the workplace. And, situations like this, man, whether we believe it or not, happens every day, man. It happens every day. It could be your girlfriend.
It's ratchet, twin.
It's very ratchet, bro.
Yeah. Calling what it is. It's ratchet. Oh,
it's for sure. It's extremely ratchet, bro.
It's uncalled for. It's unwarranted drama. Unwarranted.
Mm-hmm.
Unwarranted.
Because all this is gonna do is gonna bring chaos.
Hypothetically, y'all move the goalpost saying that if she was brought that to man and he not get defensive, but that's not what the Reddit thing said. The Reddit thing said this woman was in somebody else. So all that, what y'all saying, is out the window. She is in the wrong here. For sure. The man at work literally preying on a woman that's in a relationship and she not seeing it because she don't have the provision that Iron Mac got. that Mo got, that Resilient Ray got, and that man at home got. We can see with our own discernment a man that's coming to the house, that's coming to try to mess with the empire. We can see that. We can see that. We can walk in the room with our woman and we know who we can leave our woman around. You feel what I'm saying? You know me. I only call man my friend if I can trust around my woman, my kids, and if I can leave $10,000 around them. Those are three things. If I can leave my woman around you, and I know you ain't gonna try nothing, you're my friend, you're my brother, my kids, and if I can leave money around you. It's them three things, important things. That's how you know you got a great friend, a brother, and a man. And some men are not to be trusted. They are not to be trusted. You know what I'm saying? They are wait to a great opportunity to pray. Wait to a great opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? And they don't have that type of honor and dignity that I have. You feel me? They don't have that honor and dignity that you two men have. They don't. A lot of men don't carry that. I carry it with pride. Excuse my language. I carry this with pride because I know I got to answer to the Most High one day. I got to answer. I got to go. We got to answer. Whoever we believe in, we got to answer. Yeah. You got to answer. You got to answer about everything. That's how I live my life. You have to answer for it one day, and that helped keep me guided. You know what I'm saying? But this young woman's supposed to be at work, handling business, whatever the case may be. If the case may be, and she paying all the bills. Why? Exactly. That's even more so. Come on, y'all be
another reason.
Too much room. If I'm paying all the bills, you gotta tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel laying in that bed rent free, shawty. Yeah. You laying in the house without having to worry about paying no bills, and you got the nerve to come to me and tell me how you not happy about a honeymoon. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Too much power, man.
Right.
Too much.
Y'all better put your foot down. Quit playing. Nah, I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about we talking in general. Y'all better stop playing, man. Yeah, that's how manipulation start right there. You got to nip that in the bud immediately.
Very early, man.
Stop it.
Very early.
All three of us in healthy companions, so we speaking on this. We not speaking on our home. You feel me?
Generally speaking here, man. Generally speaking for the public here, man.
Definitely. Like I definitely wouldn't do that to my woman. She nurturing, whatever case. I'll definitely hear my baby out. Compromising is the way. We ain't get this far without just my way. It's all been compromising. Y'all know that. I might talk tough on here, but off camera. You feel me?
Wow,
like
bro.
They say, happy life, happy wife.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm on camera acting like this, but off here, y'all know how it is. Y'all know you gotta do. But
I like what you said, Mo. I stand with happy king, happy queen, but yeah. That's what I rock with, man. Same thing.
I knew Iron Mac was what you said. Iron Mac. Happy who now? I knew it, bro. I knew that was gonna sit well with you, Iron Mac. I knew that wasn't.
All love, though. All love.
Happy wife, happy life. You don't go there, Iron Mac.
No, Sirski. Happy king, happy queen, man.
Ooh,
happy king, happy queen equals happy kingdom. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Everybody got their own different principles and rules. We ain't gonna. You feel me? They experience
it's all about equality. Yeah.
How long you been married, Mo?
I'm about to be going into 3 years this August.
3 years. Wow. And how long y'all been
Congratulations, brother.
Congratulations.
Been together since, I want to say July 2022.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
that was back in Northgate days.
Yeah, I mean, honestly speaking, though, the process happened so quick.
Huh?
So, I said, the process of us, being together happened, so quick.
When you know.
Oh, yeah. Literally, I think we've been dating for about, maybe 6 months or 7 months and got married within that time frame.
Beautiful.
When you know.
Yeah.
When
I agree.
Some women be already well kept. You know what I'm saying? Come already correct. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's different processes with different people. And we ain't got to get too personal on here. You feel me?
Yeah.
We ain't here to discuss personal business like that, but when you know, man.
Facts.
I think Michael Jackson got a story like he was with him for 6 weeks and married her. Michael Jackson.
6 weeks.
I'm not sure. That's fact check. You got to fact check. I'm not sure now. You feel me? And hey, I move fast like that too. I used to move very fast. I used to move very fast. I'm talking about like 2 weeks I'm moving in.
2 weeks. Woo!
I'm playing, man. I used to move very fast, man. I used to move very fast, but obviously that's the goal one day, eventually to jump the broom. Did y'all jump the broom?
Nah, we just did it traditional East African.
Yes, sir.
Nice, brother.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
Beautiful, man. I respect that.
It feel good to have that out the way and not knowing like one day am I gonna find the right woman for me. It feel good to just have that aspect out the way, handled and settled. You just comfortable that you could just chase wealth and greatness now. You feel what I'm saying? Because some men, they still figuring out all parts. You know what I'm saying? It's more pressure. Am I ever going to find the right woman for me? You feel what I'm saying? Some men never do, Pat. Some men never do.
Facts.
And that's another thing that weighs on their conscience. You know what I'm saying? And so some men just say, you know what, F it, I'm just going to lust forever. You know what I'm saying? So they never really truly ever get to build an empire, a kingdom. They never know what it feel like, because I'm telling you, man, once you get that rock, man, I think that's one of the key components for a man, a rock. You need that rock. We ain't talking about a woman. We're talking about a woman that's your rock. That woman that's your rock, bro. And once a man like y'all get to experience that, man, life get better. Life get better. Life get better. And that's what people talk all the time about changing. They talk all the time about breaking generational curses. That's it right there. That's the start. Finding that rock, and both of y'all locked in with each other. Like she locked in for you, care about your well-being, all that, your rib. I ain't playing about you. You feel me? Because I feel like if you ain't getting no money, you find your rock want to see you in the best position possible. Money will start flowing in just like off that when you find your rock. You know that, right? You know that, Hiram Mac. The woman want to see you on top. She wants to see you on top. Why? Because it benefits her family that she's building. If my man's on top, my family be well fed. That's how the rock got to think. If my man is wealthy, our family is good. How can my man be wealthy? By me helping him. Me helping my man. If your woman thinking like that, you got the one, man. You got the one that's locked in. Not no woman that's at work entertaining. No, what's he doing, shout? You feel? Let's go to lunch, shout, and entertaining that. Nah, baby. You gotta have your woman. She gotta be locked in with you, man. Like I gotta get our man to the top. I gotta get Mo to the top. I get them to the top. Everything I want is him being at the top, being in position. I get my man in position. He good. He good. I got kids with him. We gonna be straight. But as long as you got somebody in your house not fully locked in, it's like a sign of betrayal. It's all different types of betrayal. That's a betrayal. That's betrayal. So that's what I was saying. When she brings conversation to that man and he find out it's stemming from her getting attention at work, he gonna accept it as betrayal before he accept it as fair criticism. You already betrayed me. You already betrayed me.
And at that point, how do you respond to it? How do you respond to it? Very simple. You got to make a decision there. All right. You have to make a decision.
In a calm demeanor.
A calm demeanor. You have to be like, you know what? I respect you for being honest. I respect you for being truthful about the situation here. But unfortunately, this relationship is no longer going to work. And you got to break it off, man. Because if you allow that manipulation to happen, and if you allow that chaos to be invited to your house, you can't get mad at her. You can't get mad at the dude. You can only get mad at yourself, man, because you allowed yourself to tolerate it. You know, you allowed it to happen, man, because us as men, bro, we are responsible for the lives that we build and for the people that are around us. Nobody else's fault. So this dude here in this relationship, he can't get mad at the dude at the job. You know what I'm saying? He technically can't even get mad at the woman. He's got to reevaluate himself, and he's got to ask himself, am I willing to tolerate this person being in my life? You know what I'm saying? Because women are going to be women and men are going to be men, bro. We cannot change the world. We can only change and control how we interact with it. So that's always, you know, my logic reaction to situations like this. But like I said, man, just with the economy that we're in and, you know, having the man and the woman in the workplace and with social media presence just increasing, and you know it's going crazy, man. You even got these you know, these TikTokers, man, giving females advice on, you know, how they can, you know, come up with a work boo and how they can come up with a dude to be dropping off Starbucks drinks and Jimmy John cold cut sandwiches and Chick-fil-A salads and all that. I'm telling you, man, it's a cold game out here because it used to be men like that. And unfortunately, man, the roles are reversing, man. The women are trying to be the players, man. The women are trying to be the what do you call it? The apex predators. Oh yeah, that's kind of what we're dealing with. Not in all cases. We're not talking about all women here, and we're not talking about all men. We're just, you know, having general conversations on here. So if that is you, if you are in there, if you are out there in an upside down relationship and the spark is just not there, man. You know, just my personal opinion, man. Had that sit down, uncomfortable conversation with your man before inviting any other people into the mix, man. Because that's when things get messy and the he say, she say, and you know, possible hands can get thrown, folks can go to jail, and you know, you can avoid all that with a simple conversation, man.
Which brings us to our next topic: Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson.
Woo!
Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. She thought he was a nerd. She thought he was a nerd. Ain't no man that scored 37 in one quarter. It's green. Ain't no man that scored 37 in one quarter is green, man. But we're gonna get into this Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson thing, man. Well, how y'all feel about this?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna let Mo get us on this.
For sure.
We're gonna let Mo get us on this. All
right.
We got Mo on the beat. We got Mo on the beat. Mo, how you feeling about this, man? Wait, before you get started, you a Megan Thee Stallion fan? You listen to music?
I've never heard one single song by her.
Never heard one single
Respect.
song. Never heard one single song.
Can you blame the man?
What's your take on this Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson breaking up because he was cheating allegedly? We don't know that.
Allegedly.
So my whole thing is, it's like what we saw in those comments, the videos I sent y'all, and I'm pretty sure we all seen it on social media, on Instagram, TikTok. It's saying that he was a nobody before he was dating Megan. But again, this is the same guy. 4 championships.
4.
He did like how many 3-pointers? 12 dribbles off of what? Maybe 13 3-pointers? I don't know. Y'all could fact check me on that, but I know it was 12 dribbles. All I'm saying is that, did he need Megan to be this guy? No. He's already been that guy. He was Steph's right-hand man.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere you go, they know who Klay is. If you know Steph, my viewpoint is, if you know Steph, you know Klay. They go hand in hand. So, again, some of these comments I just have to disagree with. Megan didn't give him this stardom. He already had this stardom way before he met her. That's just my viewpoint alone.
Wait, who said that he wasn't a nobody? He was a nobody.
Oh, these just commenters.
Bro, I'll send you these TikTok videos.
Like females are saying that?
And men too.
Oh, yeah.
Men saying that.
Yes, I've read it, bro.
That's got to be the delusional part of the country.
Keyword.
They saying
delusional.
Klay Thompson was a nobody.
Yes.
Apparently, I didn't even know this. My wife was telling me. Apparently, in the People's Magazine, they didn't even refer him as Klay Thompson. They referred him as Megan's boyfriend.
Megan's boyfriend. Of course, bro. You see, that's the
How is
propaganda
she more
that's being
clouded
pushed.
than Klay Thompson? Megan Thee Stallion don't have the same accolades as Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is a 4-time NBA champion. 4-time, where you have to compete yearly to stay in the NBA. You have to compete yearly to stay in the NBA. Her as a musician, she ain't really got no competition because we live in a society that are, you know what I'm saying, weak to, we not, but come on, man, that's common sense, man. I can't, that's common sense. I hope y'all weren't the ones thinking Klay was a nobody. Iron Mac. She thought
Man,
that here's what
sure.
Megan Thee Stallion was. She thought Klay was lame and green, that she was gonna get the job she wanted to do in her life and meet Klay, and that was gonna be her happily ever after. It didn't go like that. So now she want to put a bad image on that man. You feel what I'm saying? Klay ain't Steph Curry. He ain't Klay.
No.
He's a bad boy to him. He ain't Steph Curry. Now, she thought she was meeting Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. She thought she was getting what Steph Curry was getting. You're not getting that, lady. You're not getting that. They've been together since high school. You're not getting that. You thought that you was going to get you a light-skinned man that don't know nothing, don't know his way around the world, don't have no provision. Mind you, a man that achieved that and got a father like how he had an NBA father, a father that led him to where he was at. You really think he was green? Cut it out, man. Cut it out. But that's what women do today, man. And I'm not even on no episode against women today. But I'm just saying.
Never that.
I'm just saying, you feel me? I got to be fair to men because I know what it's like to be a man out here. I know unfairness. And right is right and wrong is wrong. And when we wrong,
that's right.
you know I'm going to get on us when we wrong. You feel what I'm saying? 100%. But I ain't going to sit here and let her disrespect a full-time, I said her, let her disrespect a full-time NBA champion. Hold on, let me take a sip of my.
What you sipping on, bro?
I'm gonna send you that video, right?
What you sipping on? Oh, okay. I never had one of those. Yeah, that's made in Mexico. Am I right?
Camera. Look at that camera.
Raspberry
see
lemon.
How crisp that camera is?
Hey, that's cold. That's cold.
Yeah, I gotta get y'all one of them. Send me the video. Where you sent the video at?
Hold on, bro. Let me go through it right now.
It's in
Nah, I'm gonna send it to the group chat on IG, but I just gotta find it right now, and then you could just read through the comments. Honestly, the comment section is where it's crazy. Okay, here it is right here. I'm gonna send it to. Actually, I'll just text it to you guys.
Okay.
And then Ray, let me know what you think once you watch this video. All right, hopefully you guys got that.
I got it. How long is the video?
I mean, it's a TikTok video, so I'm pretty sure.
Watching.
Okay.
It's a minute and 30 seconds.
Let me see.
Yeah.
And then just go through those comments. There's a lot of people that are supporting players.
Hold on.
A lot of these guys are looking for women that boost their social status and image. We didn't know Klay Thompson. We didn't know Klay Thompson before Meg Thee Stallion. And while these guys have more money than these girls have social and global influence. Meg Thee Stallion made Klay a global star, whether he wants to admit it or not.
Okay, so I won.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Crazy. That's madness, bro.
Blind.
Blind leading the blind. That's all that is.
The blind leading the blind. Who didn't know Klay Thompson? Who didn't know Klay Thompson?
And the funny thing is, all those comments, like there are some comments like backing up Klay. They're saying, Mr. 4-time NBA championship, Mister, 12 dribbles. They were just like listing
One
all
of the
the
comments
stats.
said Klay is closer to Michael Jordan than Megan is to Rihanna.
Oh man, that's
Hey,
wild, man.
that's real, man. I just want y'all to know, ladies, a man that's won 4 championships in the highest level of sports is most likely bigger than your favorite female artist outside of Beyonce and Rihanna and Nicki Minaj. Everybody else, that person who's achieved that is bigger than them by default. By default. By default. Klay was definitely bigger than Megan Thee Stallion. It wasn't even what you call it. I think he helped her out by them going
That's
together.
not even a discussion at this point, man. That's not even a discussion, man. That's just pure illogic. And I hate to say it, man. That's just pure ignorance, man. Because here's the thing, right?
She ain't even dated men that achieved as much as what Klay achieved.
No. Now let me get my interpretation, right? Let me get my interpretation. So I'm not gonna sit here and bash, the person made the sign is, but what I will say is if you are publicly making music about being a promiscuous woman and playing dudes and getting dudes drugged up and scamming them for their money and talking about a WAP, WAP, as we all know what that means, then don't be mad because the seeds that you planted, you're reaping, men who are just having their fun. You know what I'm saying?
She might was a good woman with Klay, though.
And she might have been a good woman, but here's the thing, right? Allegedly, because I've even seen little posts and little videos of, they're making like a list of men who've laid down with Meg Thee Stallion, and hopefully those numbers are off and hopefully they're skewed. But the thing is this, right? Allegedly, I mean, it's not real. It's more of clown. But here's the thing, right? Depending on the female that you're dealing with, if she's had all of these multiple partners and whatnot, if you're the last guy in line with the flowers in the tuxedo, you better be prepared, man, because you're probably going to get the worst version of her. You know what I'm saying? Now, in Klay Thompson's case, let's just be honest here, man. He has 4 NBA championships under his belt. You know what I'm saying? This man, he has females in line for his attention. You know what I'm saying? The last female in his line is going to get the best version of him if he chooses that life. You know what I'm saying? Just because he doesn't bow down.
Don't forget that.
Yeah. And, just because he doesn't bow down to, the quote unquote monogamous relationship here in America, then that's just his prerogative. I don't judge people who are in monogamous relationships, and I don't judge people who are in polygamous relationships. Whatever works for you.
Being honest, it wasn't
allegedly.
He was just trying to do something out of the ordinary. That wasn't a match. She know that.
And here's the thing, though.
We can be honest.
Here's the thing.
We can stop sugarcoating it.
For sure. Let me add this. In a case like Meg Thee Stallion, she thought that she had more value than Klay Thompson. She thought that she was the prize in our relationship. She thought just because now that I'm in your life, I give you value. That is the feminist agenda that's getting pushed here in America. No, it does not work like that. It simply does not work like that.
To her point, she's not just anybody. She's Megan Thee Stallion.
No, she's not just anybody. She's a great artist. I don't personally listen to her music, but I respect how she has a large influence on a lot of females. It's not a little bit. It's totally narcissism. Because once again, how are you projecting yourself? Let's just go ahead and call it for what it is. How are you projecting yourself as a whore, but yet you expect a husband to treat you with loyalty and to treat you as if you're his number one? No, I'm sorry. Now, okay, cool. This could be a learning lesson. Maybe actually start promoting music to women so they can actually learn how to submit and commit to their husband. Maybe once you start putting that out there.
That's as an artist. You feel me? I think
sure, I get that.
The person and the artist see 2 different things because that's how they make their money. Some people might.
I get that.
You feel what I'm saying? She might be a different person on the mic than when she is off the mic.
Sure, and it always falls back. What are you willing to do for money? Are you willing to compromise who you are, your identity, and what you stand for a dollar bill?
But at the
if
same
you're willing
time,
to do that,
a lot of people are not in her position or shoes to make that choice. We know that people, if they had her choice to do that, to create for their family, that they probably would do that too. You feel me, man? They probably would do
Hey,
that too.
true. That's
If
why I
we being
always say,
honest,
man.
a lot of women will
that-
probably do that
yeah.
too.
That's why I always say it's not money that's evil. It's the love of money that's evil. If
Yeah,
you're willing
and
to,
I don't give a care about
if
the
you,
money. But honestly,
oh yeah, for
but
sure. But
we differentiating the artist and the person. Let's just focus straight
Yeah.
on the woman. Her as a
okay,
woman.
let's focus. Yeah. Well, we don't
And-
know her as
and
a
who
woman.
her as
I
a
personally
person.
don't know her.
Huh?
I don't even know Klay. I don't know Klay Thompson. I don't know Meg
You
other
know
than what I
of
see
them.
on the Tell
You
You
know
Live
of
vision.
them, I imagine.
I know of them. I
Exactly.
know of them.
And you know the persona they put out.
And
You know what I'm saying? You know the persona they put
yeah.
out.
And based
Outside
off
the
of what
music persona,
yeah.
let's just focus strictly on the dating aspect.
Oh,
And
sure. Then
she's
let's
had
focus
some
strictly. Yeah.
experiences with her dating because
Yeah.
if you can list the dudes she's dated, can you pull it up for me?
I don't know how accurate it is. I'm not even going to say that is true because we'll never know a woman's body count. So,
Well,
you know.
that wouldn't be her body count because she didn't just start having sex when she became a musician.
Right. Exactly. That's just who we have seen her
Yeah,
with.
the famous. We just going out the famous. We know that the negative connotation that come from the Tory Lane situation. We know that
And
people
this
don't
is
like
all
her because of
allegedly.
that.
This
You
is
feel what I'm
all
saying?
alleged. This is all
Alleged.
alleged. This is
You
all
know about that?
This is
How
all
they got
alleged.
toxic. So now you got to understand. People look like you was in a very, 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 very toxic situation with Tory Lanez, and now you got with Klay, and you're trying to tell us he's a bad guy. You're trying to convince us he's a bad guy. Now it would make a critical thinker think that, hold on, let me take back and analyze this all in whole. And I don't want to say nothing, go too far on that. We just strictly on Klay Thompson. How did you
Yeah.
get with Klay Thompson and try to turn him into a villain? Come on now, Meg. Who is it? For real, for real. Who is it for real, for real? The eye in the sky. The eye in the sky know who is it for real, for real.
Facts.
Iron Mac
And
know
we
who
never
it is
even-
for real, for real. Mo know who
we
it is
never
for
even
real, for
heard.
real.
We never even heard Klay Thompson's side of it. So, and here's the thing:
That's real.
far too often,
That's called keeping it
far-
player. You ain't got to hear my
keeping
side.
it P. You don't got to, and
You
far
ain't gotta
too
hear my
often
side.
when it comes to relationships, everybody always hears whose side, the woman's side. And they like to run with that narrative. They never hear from the man. And sometimes, honestly, like Ray just said here, man, it's best to just keep it player, man, and keep it quiet, man. You see Gunna, right? He got out of prison, man. He never addressed the beef situation with Young Thug and them. He got straight to business, bro. Got on his fitness journey, you know what I'm saying? And he's been making banger albums consistently since he's got out.
When you know the truth, you don't really have to answer. It's going.
Facts.
You know the truth. That's the power. When I know the truth, I know that's not the truth. I ain't got to answer to that. It's a choice. You're making it a choice to answer to it if you want to. But if you really, really like mature with yourself and you know the truth, I ain't got to put no energy to that.
No need to.
I
You
ain't gotta put no
know,
energy into that.
I think Meg Thee Stallion is having a hard issue accepting the fact that men are just wanting her for something to lay with and not something to stay with, man. But hey, that's the persona that you're projecting yourself as. If you want to be
You can't say that because he was lovey-dovey with her. They
Man,
got
come on,
pictures and
bro.
everything.
just because he light skinned with waves, bro, he was keeping it P the whole time, bro.
Pat,
He was keeping it P. He was doing what he had to do.
Pat, he was in photos with her, booed up, all that, bro.
Bro,
Come
that
on,
don't
bro.
mean nothing, bro. That don't mean nothing. Because if it
Hey.
meant something, he would still be with her
If
in a
I'm keeping it
monogamous
P,
relationship.
If you're keeping it P and keeping it player, you're not gonna be all like that on social media.
He get a pass because he a light skinned dude, so I would expect
Man,
that
he
from
don't get
him,
no
man.
pass. He don't get no pass. You talking about keeping it P. If he was really keeping the player, yeah, keep this off the internet. Let's
Nah, facts so, yeah.
You brought it to the internet.
Right.
Girl got him on the story. She making vlogs with him about what she cooking and all that.
Nah,
You know how
true
I
though.
think-
True.
When you put the, it just, I knew it wasn't real from the start, man. I knew it wasn't real from the start.
Oh, for sure, man. I believe a lot of these relationships in Hollywood and in the industry are, it's all staged, man. And hopefully I'm wrong, man. And everything, of course, I say is alleged, but
No, I don't think they was all staged. I just think that she was just trying. She tried to do something that Yeah, I don't think.
I mean, who's
this?
who's to say that this relationship wasn't staged just to kind of clean up Meg Thee Stallion's image? You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of clear.
It just shows that she entered a new kingdom and came out on the negative side again.
Oh, of course, it's always gonna bite back on you for sure.
It just shows,
like I said, man.
It just shows success don't mean you can keep a man.
No, I don't see. To be honest with you, I don't see wrong on either side, man. I don't see wrong on Meg's side. I don't see wrong on Klay Thompson's side. Because the thing is this: if Klay Thompson is as successful as he is, and as much millions he's worth, if he chooses to deal with other women, then hey, man, Meg Thee Stallion, you have a choice, and you made a choice. You chose not to be with him, and you shouldn't have even brought that up to the world on the internet. You don't need to be telling people.
Wind yourself back to the Klay part.
Sure. So back to the Klay part. What I'm saying is, as successful as he is and how much fame he has, and like I always say, everybody has the right to live their life how they want to. So if he chooses to be in a or to not be monogamous, then that's his choice. Meg Thee Stallion has a choice. Yes, if that's what he wants to do, then so be it. Now, Meg Thee Stallion, hold on, bro.
That contradicts what you stand for.
No, it don't. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish.
So you believe in being with multiple women at once, is what you're saying, twin?
What I'm saying is whatever floats your boat is whatever floats your boat. If you want to have two, it's not crazy, bro. It's been happening for. Now, what I personally wanted, no, but I don't disrespect people who are into that. As long as you keeping everybody happy and stable, man, there's been plenty of kings before our generations who've had multiple wives.
I know this.
Now, are
we talking about what's going on with Klay and Meg? You said he was allegedly cheating. Now you saying it's okay for him to have no. Which one is it, Pat? At first you said he was allegedly cheating. When you
right.
Now you saying now you saying it's okay if he have multiple women. You move the goalpost.
No, I'm not moving the goalpost.
You going back on your principle. Your principle is being what? Confident.
Oh,
right?
for sure. Yes.
So how does being confident go with having multiple?
Bro, you're missing the point what I'm saying here, man. I say that's how I live my life, but this is what I'm getting at. As a man, if you're going to be upfront and honest with your woman, if you choose to be or to not want to be in a monogamous relationship, bring that conversation up with your woman. And she has to make a choice. Either she's going to want to be a part of that or not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not in a position to judge a man if he should be in one relationship with one woman or with two. Now, what I do disagree with is if you have a wife, hold on. If you do have a woman, if you have a wife or a significant other, and if you're cheating, going behind her back, dealing with another woman, then that's foul play. That's foul play.
I don't think he was, man.
So I'm not moving the goalpost. I'm not accusing Klay Thompson of doing it. I'm saying if he did, then he should have had that conversation with Meg Thee Stallion.
I don't think he was a type.
Or better yet, they probably. But here's the thing, though: if he wasn't her type, then why didn't you decide that before you lay down with him? That's the thing that a lot of women fail to realize.
You don't know if that's your type until you get that experience with him.
No. Well, then people need to have better discernment. You're not supposed to be laying down with a man if you don't have no type of understanding of who he is.
At that level, your discernment is not that good. You dating for clothes. This person is successful,
and that's what I said. If you have bad discernment and if you just laying down with a man and before knowing him, then once again you're something to lay with, not something to stay with.
That's why it's better to be already have your rock before you reach success, so you don't have to go through that.
You should.
You don't have to go through that.
But that's not the path that Klay Thompson wanted to take, though, and I'm not going to judge him for not doing that. Now, his counterpart, Steph Curry, he is married, and he's probably not in the best relationship as far as what we see on the Tell You Live Vision. But hey, man, that's
funny, Pat.
Hey, yeah, man. You know, but I'm just.
Is out here coming out swinging.
Hey, he is fun,
man. I gotta throw them bows, man. Friendly bows.
Come on, bro. Come on,
man.
Bro.
But, bro, I'm just trying to be like the middleman here, man. I'm not judging people for being in a polygamous relationship. I've never been in a polygamous relationship, and I'll never do it.
That's
what I'm saying
we don't know that's what how we know this is just not. The girl was just
I
made
said
up
alleged.
something.
I said alleged though. I said alleged. And then I said if statement. If he did do that, then he needs to have that conversation with Meg. And if she's cool with it, cool. If not, then she got to make a choice,
Man,
bro.
you gotta have no
You can't.
conversation with her, man.
Meg Thee Stallion is not in a position to change a man for who he is. No woman should be in a position. No. So if that's Klay Thompson's life, who am I to say that's wrong?
I'm just saying that wasn't that man's life, man. Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson,
man.
he's been for exactly, and that's his purpose. Because as a man, your purpose is always supposed to be before your wife. Ball comes before your wife.
He just moved to Texas, playing for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah,
and she live in Texas. That's how probably.
And his stats went down, bro. His stats went down when they started dating. I don't even think he was starting.
His stats been down.
No. It's been down. It's
been down.
He got to Dallas. He's been benched.
His stats been down, man.
So you guys,
been down, man.
He's not starting. So do you fellas believe?
Nah, he's not.
He's not starting for the Mavs no more.
So is it fair to say that the relationship didn't affect his basketball performance over in Dallas?
It did not.
Is it fair to say that?
It did.
Okay.
It did not.
It didn't.
Okay.
All it did was bring him some added on more attention fans and some people that were supposedly didn't know who he was. Like, how you did not know who was Dallas? He was in that finals going against LeBron James all those years, and everybody know LeBron. Cut it out.
Everybody know, man. Everybody know the Splash Brothers. But I'll say this much though, man. Fellas, even if you are out there living this type of lifestyle, dealing with all these strange women, man, just having your way, you do have to understand, man, that if you lay down with her, man, those spirits will be a part of your life, man. So, hey, man, you got to be careful with the females out there that you just laying with and not something to stay with, man, because that can.
Contradict yourself again.
How am I contradicting myself?
That goes back to if you being confident with your rock, you don't have to worry about that. See what I'm saying? You wouldn't have to go through none of that if you just got to deal with your rock. You see that? That's a perfect example of why not dealing with all them energies from women. It's perfect example to be confident with your rock, and call it a day. So you can be good and go, feel me? Good. If not, you're going to keep what? Putting them energies on you and get way down all that. You feel what I'm saying? If you just stay with your rock, none of that get on you.
That's true.
About them humans like that.
But I'm going to have to disagree with you because I didn't contradict myself, man. I'm just giving all these different scenarios, man. It's not contradicting,
we got to give advice that we would take.
Sure.
We want more Iron Max. We want more Iron Max.
But does everybody have my morals?
Huh?
Of course, man. I want men to,
impressible men.
We want to build moral men for sure. But at the same time, we don't want to build men who are judgmental. Like I said, man, I'm not knocking Klay Thompson if that's the lifestyle that he chose to live.
I don't think Klay was doing that. I'm on Klay's side. I don't think he was doing that. I'm not joining that man machine. He was sleeping there. Man was focused on hoop. He just got through with an 82 game season that was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
They was losing. Some games he probably didn't want to talk to her. He was coming on out there. I just head down, take a shot.
Probably so.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About time. Man, some dude ain't got time to cheat. Ain't got no time to cheat.
True.
I'm at the highest level in the NBA, and we got this type of schedule. We get paid this amount of money. If I don't take it serious, come on, man, stop it.
That's how it should be, man. You keep yourself distracted with your purpose, and man, and stay locked in, man, for sure. Most
definitely. I don't think bro was cheating.
I hope not, man. But like I say, man, if that's the way how he wants to live his life, man, then that it is what it is, bro. Me personally, I don't partake in it, man. I never will. But at the same time, I don't disagree with people who choose that life, man. Because it's not, it may look a little crazy in the States over here, but hey, bro, kings, for generations, man, have had more than one, man. But they also have more money and power and things of that nature too, bro.
In America, it's not the American way.
No,
You
it's
in
not.
America.
I said that early. If you remember, I did
wanna
bring that
live
up
like
earlier.
that? You want to live like that? You got to go on a different soil.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the American way.
No.
So that advice is leading the American man astray. Leading Americans.
Depending on how you look at it.
I don't agree with it. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying the new day and age we in. That's not right, because that's like 20 years old. That's way back in the
Right.
day. Or let's just go along with pimping. You feel me? And I know I ain't going along with pimping.
Nah, no, definitely not, man. Definitely not.
Exactly. The King Mac ain't going along with that. Definitely. Coming in,
Nah,
man. You want
man.
to rock. You want an empire. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you want. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you about to get, broski. And that's what you got.
Oh, I'm good with just one, brother. I'm good with one, man. That's all I need, man.
Exactly.
Because
Young
more
man,
than one, man.
Young men out there, get you a rock. You might be playing around the field, dealing with all the men just now. But I'm telling you, man, when you get up there in age, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, you start living those decisions you make of not getting that rock and getting on out the way and chasing greatness and building as much as you can before it's time to go home, get called home. You feel what I'm saying? Every great man that's been successful had a rock. Barack Obama, rock. Jay-Z, he got a rock. Kanye, multiple rocks.
Yo.
Kobe Bryant, rock. LeBron James, rock. Steph Curry, rock.
I don't know about a rock on that one.
You can judge it how you want to judge it. This is rock.
Yeah, you're right.
Russell Westbrook, rock. Chris Paul, rock. Will Smith, rock. The Rock, rock. You want to reach your pinnacle, man. You really want to reach your pinnacle. A rock. You know what I'm saying? And I think that if you want to be trusted out here, trusted by people in the higher ups, you got to come with a rock. You feel what I'm saying?
No, that's true, man. Yeah.
Coming like
especially if you're going up the.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Moving up the ranks.
You're
you
not.
Yep. You want to come. It's easy to trust you that way if you get what I'm saying. And let
I get exactly what you're saying.
Man, you know, in his little ways, come into the room around all married women and stuff like that. It's easy for you to be trusted that way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's free game, right? That's just free game to the young boys. You come in the room with your rock already. People can trust you more faster that way than coming in single and you lusting. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
yeah, just all over the place, man.
Men being able to trust you around that wife is a good indication that you're a good man. I'm trying to tell you, man. And it is you out in the long run. Trust me. Trust me, man. Trust me. That's pivotal on becoming successful, too, as you're trying to come up the ranks in this world. Because, like I told y'all, man, if I can't trust you around shouting, man, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on, man. Done with that. Moving on to the Austin Rivers, Draymond Green beef. Austin Rivers, Draymond Green beef. Austin Rivers claims that Draymond Green claims that Austin Rivers can't touch his feet because he ain't achieved what he achieved, and that he should be happy that he's the luckiest NBA player of all time because his dad gave him a $40-something million contract. Supposedly, what was it? 40? I don't know.
40 million.
Gave him a large contract that he didn't deserve. And Austin Rivers claims that Draymond Green, you are the luckiest player in NBA history because you was drafted by a coach that actually put you in position and you played with Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Andre Iguodala, Kevin Durant, and so to help bolster you into the career that you had, and that you might have more accolades than me, but you're not better than me. How you feel about it? Before I get into it. But I will say this, though. Draymond Green is not more God-given talented than Austin Rivers. When guys that are not talented as you achieve more than you in life, they will take a little situation and blow it up so they can belittle you for passing you up. You know what I'm saying? They will belittle you for passing you up because they don't know how to be graceful with what life has turned out for them. And that's what I see in a lot of today's day when less talented guys pass up guys with God-given abilities up because of situations. Things happen in life. You feel what I'm saying? And Draymond Green, no, he was not as talented as Austin Rivers. And Austin Rivers wasn't as prioritized as Stephen Curry. Has Austin Rivers got drafted into an organization where the head coach, GM, owner, everybody prioritized him and said, we're going to build around Austin Rivers. You're gonna play this way for Austin Rivers. You're gonna do this for Austin Rivers. You're gonna be Austin Rivers' muscle. We might got a different Austin Rivers that was coming out of high school like he was supposed to. He was the number one player in the nation, 5-star. Still watching one of the greatest high school mixtapes of all time. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. We lived in Seattle and that was a basketball state. We was on top of high school basketball players at the time. But yeah, y'all go ahead and say what y'all got to say on that.
Okay, here's what I have to say. I see both sides. I see where Austin Rivers is coming from, and I see where Draymond's coming from.
Talking to Mike, bro.
But, can you hear me?
Go ahead.
So, what I'm trying to say is, I get it. Draymond was drafted. They built this team. And I'm not going to say they built this team around Steph. You can say what you want to say, but I feel like as a core, they just built a great dynasty. So, is it fair to knock Draymond saying that he doesn't deserve all of this because he didn't put in as much work as Steph, as much work as Klay, as much work as Andre Iguodala, all these other key players that had a major factor in it? And that's what Austin Rivers is saying. Is saying, yo, listen, you should be grateful that you got these 4 rings. You wasn't the guy, and you really didn't do much. It's like the best way to explain it is like, you know, when you're in a group project and you really don't do shit, excuse my language, but you get the A for being a part of that group project. Is basically what Austin Rivers is saying to Draymond. Oh, great example. What was this face that won the Olympic gold medals, but he didn't get any PT? Was it
Tatum?
Not Tatum. Who was? There was another player. Who was it? He plays for Indiana, the Pacers.
Tyrese.
Tyrese. Oh,
yeah.
Is that his first name? Yeah. He posted the he went on Twitter and was all like, I didn't play, but I still got a hate in the group project. But then again, you see from what Ray was saying, like Austin Rivers, great high school player, great college player. He wasn't so lucky in the NBA. So it's like like I said, I see both sides, and like what Ray was saying, let's take Austin Rivers now. Let's put him at Golden State. Let's build a team around him. Would he accomplish what Steph and the Golden State Warriors accomplished if he was given that opportunity? And then it's not, again, what Draymond was saying, yo, yeah, your daddy gave you $200 million. His dad wasn't a part of that whole contract agreement. That's not how it works. His dad wasn't the one that said, hey, I want my son, here's $200 million. That part I disagree with. It wasn't up to his dad. But again, I really don't know what side I'm leaning towards, but I see both sides.
Why are you choosing side?
It's hard to choose a side, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's hard. Like I see
He didn't really even offend Draymond Green like that. He didn't offend him. Draymond Green took it way too far.
He did. He took it personal.
That means Draymond Green wanted to belittle this man because he felt this man was his God giving more time to him, but he has more accolades to him, so he wanted to shame this man for that. I'm telling you, man. Austin Rivers, I don't care if his daddy was Silver. He was blessed to play basketball. He was blessed to play basketball. He's better than Bronny James. He better than most NBA guys who got sons in the NBA, who will have sons in the NBA. Austin Rivers was good. He was number one rated in high school, a 5-star. I ain't even Bronny James is my little brother. I'm sorry, Bron. Give me. It's what it is. That man was a 5-star, number one player rated in the nation out of high school. Went to Duke. Led his team in scoring as a freshman too at Duke. He wasn't prioritized in the NBA like Steph Curry was and other guys. You feel what I'm saying? He was drafted to the Pelicans. I think. Who's he drafted to? Can you someone fact check that for me?
Yeah, I believe it was the Pelicans.
Drafted to the Pelicans. What year was that, man?
Man, maybe 2012, 2013. Let me see.
That's when they had Chris Paul? No, Chris Paul wasn't there.
2012. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
You mind telling me who was on that roster in 2012? I said 2012. 2012.
Was Chris Paul there at the time? Let me see.
I think he went to the Clippers.
Let's see. I mean, it's probably a bunch of busts if that's the case.
Yeah, it was. Looks like they had Ryan Anderson. Oh, they had Eric Gordon. They had Eric Gordon at the time. They also had AD, Anthony Davis. Yeah.
There?
Yes, sir. Anthony Davis was definitely there, man.
When was he drafted? Was he drafted in 2012 too? They drafted AD and Austin Rivers that year?
I think so.
AD was drafted number 1.
Let's see. Anthony Davis, yeah, he was drafted in 2012, man. Same draft, yeah.
So Austin Rivers was in that same draft as AD?
Yes.
You looking at that right now?
I'm looking at it right now.
What's the order, please?
Yes, sir. So I looked it up. Anthony Davis was drafted in 2012. He was selected first overall pick by the New Orleans Hornets in 2012, draft out of the University of Kentucky. And Austin Rivers Austin Rivers was selected also by the New Orleans Hornets. I guess they were the Hornets at the time, back in 2012. He was the 10th overall pick in the 2012 draft. Yeah, 10th overall pick. So he wasn't
drafted to be the franchise player. Definitely not over Anthony Davis. And
no.
It's a different situation than being drafted to the Warriors as in such and such.
Yeah, because he's played with quite a few teams, man.
He wasn't prioritized. He should have been. He was drafted into the wrong situation. Because Eric Gordon was a shooting guard too. He wasn't a point guard, and Austin Rivers is a shooting guard as well. He just was drafted wrong. You know how when Steph Curry first got drafted to Golden State, it was him, Monte Ellis, and things like that. And then they made a business decision who was going to move on from, and things like that. And then they prioritized him, and then his career went to the heights out of nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? And
yeah.
But yeah, Draymond Green. Also, when it comes to Draymond Green, people act like he just rode the back of Steph Curry and such. No, he had a pivotal role. Without Draymond Green,
for sure, man,
do not happen. With his defense, his thinking ability, his floor general. I ain't gonna say floor general, but his ability to facilitate and things like that. He's so smart. It's plenty of ways this man has made being in that position his own rather than somebody just inserting him. Because if you can't take Draymond out and put somebody else there and get that same amount of success, and we know that for a fact. He's been the muscle. He's been he's been the leader of the team. He's led that team.
Fair
You
to
feel what I'm
say.
saying?
Yeah.
Some of the things he could do, Steve Kerr couldn't have taught him to do. You feel what I'm saying? And I think it's disrespectful people think that he just wrote the back of Steve Curry those accolades. Nah, man, he's been a tremendous player throughout his career, although he doesn't have the same talent as a lot of guys that come into the NBA. But his soul more so off work ethic, obsession, and things like that got him far. You see what I'm saying? It's different. We know that Draymond, you can't say, oh, if you picking a basketball team, I want Draymond Green. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying it. But when you got your franchise player and you need your franchise player to have enforcers around him, you're going to go get your Draymond Green. That's different than picking up players because of the talent and that I want to hoop with Draymond Green. Nah, but in the NBA setting, when you're trying to win championships, you need enforcers and guys that know their role. I'm going to go get a Draymond Green. He know his role. He ain't trying to be bigger than the star player. He ain't going to go out and try to score 40 points because you know that's not who he is. I can love a guy like that. I can win with a guy like that. I can't win with a guy that's trying to score 40 with me and that's not who he is. I can't win with that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why Draymond Green got 4 championships, because he knew his role and he excelled in his role. If more guys excelled in their role and stopped trying to be the superstar next to the superstar of the team, they will probably have the same type of achievements Draymond would achieve. That's the point we missing with Draymond achieving what he achieved, that he knew his role and he played his role to his best of the ability, and it made him look like a star. When you play your role, you look like a star. When you play your role, you look like a star. Everybody can't score 40. Everybody can't make 53s like Steph Curry. Everybody can't do what LeBron James can do. Everybody can't do what Kevin Durant can do. But what can I do standing next to Iron Mac? Play my role. What can I do next to Mo? Play my role. If Mo's having a night where he's scoring 50, I'm not about to try to score 50 with him. I'm about to try to get the rebound and throw it back to Mo.
Right.
If Iron Mac having a night where he breaking the scoring record, he got 80. He about to break Kobe record. I'm not about to try to score 60. It ain't my night. Get that rebound and throw it to Iron Mac. Screen for Iron Mac. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let nobody foul Iron Mac hard. Sometimes that's your role to protect the guy who having a great night, or protect the guy who is known for doing that thing. Like Draymond Green ain't known for scoring, so why should he try to be a scorer? You ain't known for that. You ain't never been a scorer in your whole career. When you get to the NBA, you want to be that. So I think a lot of young players, a lot of guys can look at how Draymond Green did what he did throughout his career and take that and implement it with their own selves. It's even in life, even in the workplace. Even in the workplace.
Honestly,
Draymond, he is, like I said, when it comes to talent wise, I would not choose him to play with him. Like saying, like, I want to hold Draymond Green. You feel what I'm saying? He don't have the offensive bag of J.R. Smith and things like that. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just, you know what I'm trying to say. It's different when you got a franchise player, you need stuff around him, enforcers and stuff that know they role. Dude is severely undersized, and I don't know how he did what he did, but he did it. He supposedly a genius. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if LeBron could have won with him. You think LeBron could have won with Draymond Green?
Yeah. I can see that.
Doing what?
It's like what you said. Okay, let's take a look at it. LeBron played for Cleveland, right? He got drafted to Cleveland. They were a pretty solid team. They had that big man. I keep forgetting his last name.
Thompson?
No. When LeBron first got into the league.
You talking about the dude with the curly hair?
What was that, Ray? Yeah, that guy.
Galacus, okay.
Anderson Varejao.
Yep.
Anderson Varejao, yeah.
So, I mean, if he had Draymond and
them dudes was big though, man. Think about it. Them dudes is huge. Draymond Green is he's a 6'4". He looked good in the Warrior system. He wouldn't look good nowhere else. You see what I'm saying? It's like a weird thing. In a Warriors situation, in the situation he in, awesome basketball player. Awesome. You move him somewhere else, he got a hoop. It wouldn't look right. It wouldn't look right, man.
And we might just see it because he might not even re-sign with the Warriors.
Man, he ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody taking Draymond Green. Ain't nobody taking Draymond Green. Oh, wait, he goes somewhere. If LeBron signs the Cavs and Draymond Green go over there and come off the bench, he's not going to start over Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, and James Harden at the 1, and Donovan Mitchell at the 2, and Braun at the 3. Green is not going to start, and he should not start. He should get in where he fit in. But Draymond Green.
This. Would you pick Evan Mobley or Jared Allen over Draymond?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Steph Curry would.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Draymond, you talking about today? Today, right?
If we're talking about today, yeah, I wouldn't pick Draymond.
Yeah,
I
today.
wouldn't even pick
Oh, you talking about like Draymond fresh into the league.
Prime Draymond.
Oh, no. Prime Draymond, he was hungry, man. You know, you're a different player when you're trying to assert yourself to create face value and stuff. You're a different player. When he was like that, he took over David. What's the man name? He was an all-star. He was an all-star from the Knicks. Then he signed with Golden State. He was a white boy. David something.
Nate, no.
He took over the starting job over him. He took his job because Draymond was hungry then. You feel what I'm saying? Before he was starting the white David, not David West. Dang, I know that dude's name. I know that dude's name. But he was starting for the Warriors with Curry and them, and then Draymond took his spot, and he was an all-star on the Knicks. He was an all-star on the Knicks, bro, and signed with the Warriors. Signed with the Warriors, but Draymond Green came in hungry, determined, and fit right in, man, and became the power forward of the team. Knew his role. Never, ever got out of his role. Nobody bigger than the program, and he sacrificed his career to make sure Curry become Hall of Famer. Even though he became a Hall of Famer,
Are you referring to David Lee?
David Lee.
Yeah. Okay.
David Lee. He was an all-star for the Knicks. Signed with the Warriors in free agency, and then they drafted Draymond Green. Coach Mark Jackson saw the vision, man, and it was about to get crazy. Even though they did win 4 championships, but it was about to get crazy. It was about to get crazy, man. It was about to get crazy. But Austin Rivers is more talented. Hooping wise, he's more talented than Draymond Green. Hooping wise, we just talking about straight buckets. Straight buckets.
I'll give
straight
you
buckets.
Yeah, I agree.
But
We talking about straight buckets. Talent wise, who can put the ball in the basket. Straight buckets. Give me Austin Rivers over Draymond Green. Draymond Green don't have an offensive back. You know that. You know that, Mo, and you know that, Mac.
He doesn't.
Mac know that without even watching the game like that.
He doesn't.
Huh? Ain't nobody telling him out. Man, it's been plenty of games where Draymond Green was left wide open, bro. Wide open. Wide open.
That's what Austin Rivers was saying. Everybody leaves him wide open because ain't nobody too worried about him.
Huh?
Now it's like what Austin Rivers was saying. Everybody leaves Draymond wide open because ain't nobody worried about him.
He ain't got no bag, Mo. He ain't got no offensive bag. His offensive points coming more like transition from defense to offense on a little fast break outlet, or he run the back screen fade off a backdoor cut, get the pass, layup, dunk, get fouled, things like that. Ain't that he got the ball, triple threat, took his man to the rack, this and that, or come on, man, stop it. Not saying his brain ain't wired that way, but he just don't have that type of creativity. You know what I'm saying? He don't have that type of creativity, and that's okay. Warriors was a system. They wasn't more so based on talented players, overly talented player getting them over the top. They was more so a system that they obeyed the coach and got a reward at the end. That's how I look at the Warriors.
Fair enough.
The God-given talents is LeBron, Kevin Durant, Giannis, and things like that, to where things can be achieved without a system and a coach that you fully obey and things like that. The Warriors tried to bring back that Spurs style basketball, honestly. I'm not against the Warriors' success, but I'm just calling how I see it. I'm just calling how I see it, man. Draymond Green, lay off that boy Austin, man. He ain't mean no harm, man. You in the league still. Why would you go that hard on that man?
Yeah, he do got 2 years over Austin Rivers, man.
What you mean?
So I think it said, I just looked at it. I think it said Austin Rivers has been in the league for 11 years and Draymond's been in for 13, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, it would be 13 or 14.
13 or 14. I think we just need to, I don't know, just accept the fact that Draymond, like you said, Ray, he's not more of an offensive player, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as I can have a physical guy on the team that's getting me boards, being aggressive, man, that's all I'm looking for. But I don't really think Draymond was performing at that level either in 2026, man.
He ran all the good guys off. Jordan Poole ran them off. James Wiseman didn't help develop him, didn't encourage him to get better. Jonathan Kuminga ran them off. It's like some little, huh?
Yeah, KD took off, packed his bag and ran too.
KD took off. He ran them off, man. He ran them off. You can say it's Draymond on the surface level, but obviously there's some deeper things inside that we all don't know about that help conspire towards it. But Jonathan Kuminga, more talented than Draymond. Jordan Poole, more talented. He ain't more talented, but these are God-given talented guys and guys that don't have to work as hard to make up for things they don't have because they got those abilities that they was born with. I'm talking about Jonathan Kuminga's head is above the rim. He has that athletic ability. He's on the higher side of athletic ability in the NBA. Top 10 most athletic players in the NBA. Run fast, jump fast. All Draymond had to do was teach him how to think the game. You see what I'm saying? As a vet exposed to Jordan Poole had it all. You seen him in 2022 when they won that championship? Come on, man. Now, they messed it. Something happened to his head, messed him up. He got traded to another team. He just ain't in like how he was in it for 2022. Like when I know something had happened to my boy, man. He was a dog in the making, man. I'm talking about had all-star potential, man. That was their next franchise guy after Steph. I don't know how they let him go. Traded him.
Where's he at now?
The Pelicans.
Oh shit, my bad.
But with the Pelicans, okay.
You said
okay.
Sixers.
No,
What's that, Wizards?
Oh no, he got traded from the Wizards.
Oh shit.
The Wizards low key about to have a team, boy.
Yeah, they got the number 1 draft pick, right?
They about to get AJ. They got Trae Young at point guard. They got AD at power forward. They got Sar at center and Keyshawn George at small forward. That's low key a team.
If they got the number 1 pick, man, they definitely probably gonna get one of the Boozer twins, man.
No,
that might be
AJ.
You don't think so? AJ.
Getting AJ Denasta or Peterson from Kansas. And I think it's locked that they get AJ. I think it's a lot if they get AJ.
It'll be crazy if they pass up on AJ.
They not passing up on AJ. They not passing up on no AJ. That's the SGA. That's the SGA. AJ. They not passing up on no AJ. We gotta talk about how now that it's OKC time to shine, everybody is hating on them with this free throw thing, man. And when it was other teams' time to shine, it was more so accepted and gracefully. When it was the Warriors and they was doing a bunch of screens, shooting a bunch of threes, it was okay. Now that KC came and is looking to be more dominant in a more shorter fashion, we want to put the negative notation that, oh, it's foul baiting. He's sitting at the free throw line. Okay, Westbrook. No, you're lying. You're lying. You mad that it's not Curry and the Warriors them no more. You mad that it's not who you want. And you want to lie on OKC. OKC is going out and beating the water out your team. Beating the dog water out your team. You can't handle it. You can't accept it because it's not the people you like. Every time it's not Curry and it's somebody else, they always want you not to like them. Think about the guards. Kyrie did him like that. Russell Westbrook did him like that. Chris Paul did him like that. James Harden did him like that. SGA, he just so happened to be in a great team and focus is so locked in that he bringing home the championships and everything. But they tell me his game is all about foul baiting, this and that. They just ain't watching. They ain't seeing what I'm seeing. Effortless scoring, footwork out of this world. Calm thinking, poised. You feel what I'm saying? Clutch. I ain't running from no smoke. They ain't seeing what I'm seeing. I'm talking about eye test. Passing the eye test every single night. Doing it back-to-back playoffs. About to sweep the Lakers after sweeping Devin Booker. And Devin Booker was once better than him, and he walked them down. Not just walked them down, he lapped them. Not just lapped them once, he lapped them again. Not just lapped them twice, he lapped them again. Not just lapped them 3 times, he lapped them again. He just lapped Devin 4 times. Devin Booker was better than him when he came into the league, man. He had a whole head start. Got a lap. About to win back-to-back MVP. You know what's really going on. They're afraid that SGA is threatening Steph Curry's legacy. They are afraid SGA is threatening Steph Curry's legacy. In just 2 years, SGA has a portfolio that's almost trumping Stephen Curry's. After this year, he will have 2 MVPs. Steph Curry has 2 MVPs. After this year, if OKC win the finals, he will have 2 finals MVPs. Steph Curry has 1 finals MVP. If they win, if they get to the winning the Western Conference Finals, he will have another Western Conference Finals MVP. Steph Curry has 1. He's catching them in first team All NBAs because SGA will make first team All NBA again. Steph Curry hasn't made first team All NBA since when? I think 2020. I don't know when. We talking about leading the league in points. Oh, SGA led it last year. He didn't lead it this year. But I'm telling you, man, SGA is walking down Steph Curry. And they are mad that it's threatening Steph Curry's legacy. They are quiet about SGA's dominance. He has been dominating the league as a guard for the last 2 years. He did it for 3 years, but Jokić won an MVP. But I'm saying, as a guard, he has been dominating the league the last 3 years. And people are forgetting he is threatening Steph Curry's legacy. He has a chance to not only be a top 10 player all the time, he has a chance to be in that conversation with Kobe, Jordan, LeBron. If he keep on this tip. Mo, I seen you make that face. I seen you make that face. What's that face for? You don't think SGA can get there? What? You don't think SGA can get there? He has a chance to finish in top 6 all the time, man. He is not playing around. SGA is not playing around.
I mean, here's what I'm gonna say with this whole. Okay, we have to be honest though, Ray. Do they foul bait just a little too much? Kinda.
Foul
But
bait. How is even that
but
foul baiting helping they losing
hey,
by 40?
okay.
OKC is winning
Okay.
by 40.
But look at I understand that though. But the last game versus the Lakers, bro, this guy SGA went through Marcus Smart's full chest, bro. And they called it a foul.
One play.
No, just go pull it up. Just go pull it up though. Just watch that play. And
Goodness.
there's multiple plays, but I'm just pointing out this one single play.
I'm about to pull it up, man.
Okay, just go watch it and then we'll get back to this convo. You tell me if that was supposed to be a charge or a foul. Bro, Pat, I'm telling you, bro, he went through
I'm about to look it up.
Full chest.
I'm watching it now. Let me see.
I can pull it up as a video, sure.
Come on, Mo. Come on. It's not that serious. It's not that serious.
So, are we going to sit here and lie and say that wasn't a charge?
It's not that serious, man.
But
And what's the score? Let me look back and see what was the score during that. Let me see what was the score.
They was probably getting blown out. Actually, never mind. I don't think it was probably like. Actually, I really don't know what the score was during that play.
Let me actually share so we can all take a look at it. Let me share it real quick. I'm about to pull it up here.
Clip it and make it into a little shorts.
Let me see.
He is 0 of 4 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander on the move. Kick it out for Dort. Contact. Jumper doesn't go, and a foul is called on the inside. Smart. Lou Dort gives it up. He is 0 of 4 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander on the move. Kick it out for Dort. Contact.
I don't know. Did he really extend his elbow out on that one?
That's not as controversial as the world making it. Because Mo not the only one talking about that call. They all talking about that call. Come on, man.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the move. Kick it out.
I don't know. I didn't really look like he extended his elbow out too much on that one.
That should have been a charge. I don't think it was a blocking foul. The ref got that one wrong. And there's been multiple, Ray, you got to be honest. There's been multiple calls. That's all I'm saying. I'm not taking it away from OKC. Yeah. Great team, young team. They got a lot of potential to be just like what Golden State did.
Potential
for SGA.
A lot of potential. They are. They are.
They are.
Golden State didn't even sweep LeBron. Golden State did not sweep LeBron. OKC is on the verge of sweeping LeBron James. LeBron James is a mastermind basketball mind. He know how to think. He's a basketball savant. OKC is not just about to sweep him. They has blew him out in 2 of the 3 games. Blown their ass out in 2 of the 3 games.
Hey,
we acting like OKC just a team that's here today and going tomorrow. They are a dynasty, bro, in the making.
No. They for sure are here to stay. They're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Do you know how hard it is to sweep the Suns and then sweep the Lakers back to back? That is hard, bro.
It's crazy.
The Warriors didn't even have a playoff run where they swept the first 2 rounds and possibly can swept the third Western Conference Finals. The Warriors didn't
have that ever happened
like
in NBA history? Has it ever happened before?
The Bulls, obviously, and the Lakers.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that.
Lakers went 14-1. They lost 1 game in the finals. No, hold on, 4.
But
12, 16-1. I said 14-1, 16-1. But I think the media is working. You see how media got our brother Mo not taking OKC as serious as they supposed to be took it in history? That's what the media is doing, man. Getting you not to take. Getting people not to take OKC.
Uh-oh. Mo got
For real,
some.
that's what the media doing. People take OK serious as a great basketball team. Not even a great basketball team. They one of the best teams in NBA history, bro.
Yo, listen,
NBA history.
I never said OKC wasn't. I never said OKC wasn't a great team. They are a great team. They're unstoppable. Like I said, it's
so how's the free throws a problem?
I didn't say it was a problem. I just feel like the refs. Yo, let me just finish. Let me just finish. All I'm saying is, some of these calls, man, I'm just like, what's really going on here? Not saying that it's helping OKC move on to the next round. It really isn't. It really doesn't matter if they get the call or they don't get the call. OKC, either way, is going to go to the finals. We know this. They will probably end up going to the finals next season, too. Let's be honest.
So that's a dynasty.
It is. I never said it wasn't a dynasty team. All I'm saying is some of these places just, it got me thinking, like, yo, what's really going on here?
People just don't like when you winning. You know what I'm saying? People just don't like winning team. Once you get to the top of the hill, that's when you're not liked the most. You think you're not like getting to the top. Wait till you get to the top. Wait till you two become very successful when y'all got house some acres. House with some acres. Y'all gonna see what it's like to be in OKC position. You mean to tell me now we get to the top? We finally get over the hump. We beat champions, and now y'all trying to say y'all like our style to play. We found out beating so much.
I don't think Mo is discrediting OKC, man. I think if I'm correct, I think what Mo is getting at is, yes, the talent at OKC is there. They have the dynasty, yes. Definitely the most talented team on the West. However, I think what Mo is just getting here is just the refs are definitely playing in the favor of OKC. I mean, this whole season, bro, we have been seeing SGA being kind of getting away with those little, those push-offs, man. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of times where they should have called a charge on SGA. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it. I just kind of accept it in the NBA league right now.
Same way we accepted James Harden by
say Mo was like that. And the whole world, how they acting towards OKC, they don't like the dominance of OKC.
And I agree with you on that. OKC's getting a lot of hate, bro.
Young and dominating the league like this. They young.
Mm-hmm.
They young and dominating the league like this. Young and focused. Now we get mad when young dudes is unfocused. We get mad at YNs around the world. But here
you got a good point.
Here we got young men that's dominating the league, and it's still a problem. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I make you see what I'm going.
I feel you, bro. I see where you're going.
They saying the YNs is detrimental around the world doing all this crashing out. We got OKC smacking the vets, smacking everybody, beating them by 40 consistently, night in, night out, and it's still a problem. It's still a problem. They ain't accept OKC greatness and dominance, man. They not, as they should. OKC is here to be a dynasty and go down as one of the greatest teams in NBA history, like the Spurs was, like the Lakers was, like the Bulls was, like the Warriors was. OKC is now one of those teams, like the Miami Heat was, LeBron James era, like those Cavs. I wouldn't say those Cavs teams was go down in some of the greatest teams in the NBA, but you know what I'm saying. OKC is a new machine, man. Here to stay. We thought when Giannis won the ring, they would have something going. We thought when Jokić won the ring, they'd have something going. But was one and done. OKC is here to win more and more. They hungry.
So you're saying they're 2-peat, maybe even a 3-peat back-to-back championship.
Well, definitely. I see a 3-peat.
If they keep the
3-peat, wow.
exact team and everyone's healthy, they might be the first team to 3-peat. Not the first team again.
First team
it's been a while.
In a while.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Since the Lakers.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they got the 10th pick. Probably top 10 pick in the draft.
Oh man.
And they got a team that's full of low ego.
Yep.
And basically they just signed SGA, Chet, and J-Dub to contracts. Yeah. And they just got Jeremy Kane from the Sixers, who desperately the Sixers needed in the playoffs. Feel me? I like the coach. Their coach is a great coach. Like, people just gotta accept it, man. OKC is what
It's here to stay.
is here to stay.
Yeah.
OKC is what
Think
we
you
wanted.
on to something.
We wanted the Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, and James Harden to be. We got them in 2026. We got them in 2026. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have gotten to the end of the show from Zillion Ray, Iron Mac, and Mo, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Make sure y'all get up with that email as we continue to progress and grow this thing. Tap in with us, man. Welcome our brother Mo. He will be our third co-host on the show, man. He will be our second co-host on the show. I mean, you feel me? Our brother, welcome. We will be seeing his face a lot, man. And we got some new things coming. You never know what we're going to throw at you, man. You know we got Iron Mac. He always going to come. The iron of the show. He the iron of the show, man. He our enforcer, man.
Hey, that's real.
He
Appreciate
Draymond Green. But it's I'm sorry. That's side. I'm sorry. That's side.
You good?
Well, you know, man. You know what it is, man. Big guy first, man. Stay in school. And this come from a dude who didn't take school seriously, but I want y'all to take it serious, man. Keep your faith first, man. Whatever you believe in, keep your faith first and no fear. Just keep your faith strong.
That's right.
And no fear at all. And you're going to come out of it. And, man, stay calm out here. And know that if you need big brothers, man, I told you, you know, get in. Find us. I hope y'all find the channel and know that we can be our big brothers and help y'all guide through this thing. Because we obviously been in this life, too, and made mistakes or gained wisdom along the way from doing the right thing, obviously. And I got 3 covenant, man, that's got the right mindsets to live a longevity life and self-preservation, you know, and things like that. And tap in with us, man. Like the video to help the algorithm out. If you catch this comment, you know what I'm saying, subscribe to the channel. We not gonna stop. We just getting started, man. We coming like OKC. You know how OKC started? You feel me? And then they started rolling. You feel me? That's the process. They ain't gonna be able to stop with us. They gonna be talking about Iron Man. He always baby. He always baby. Ray always gonna be saying baby. Once we get in the algorithm, they gonna be saying the same thing that they saying about OKC. They foul, baby. I just can't like watching them play. Just man. If you got any topics you want to hit, man, you need relationship advice. You got 3 men, obviously. You got rocks. You know what I'm saying? You need advice. Just hit it up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try our best ability to go over it, man. Until next time, man. We out.
Peace.
Peace.